Okay, hey YouTube, this is Matthew Morgan again. This video is coming to you today about the truth behind karma. Now here's the thing, karma is another one of them spirits that God made to do the things the people that he loves mankind too much to think about doing. So sad truth about karma is just to put it in proper perspective, people want stuff to happen to people that sometimes will, sometimes won't, sometimes may never. But the thing is, if you see something bad happen to somebody that you think shouldn't have happened, or you see something bad that you think should have happened to someone else, my only advice to you is just pray for the person it happened to and hope they make it through it. And just understand the person that didn't happen to, just pray that that lesson helps that person that didn't happen to get better with their stuff, you know? Because the sad thing is, in this world, someone does something wrong and you think they deserve to get punished for it. Karma might never get that person. Karma might wait a long time. Karma might get that person right then and there. It might take months, weeks, days, or years, or it may never happen. But the truth with karma is it's a circle or a cycle, meaning karma, meaning it comes back around eventually or it may never. But the thing is, in this world, that you see bad things happen to good people, and you're like, dude, I really think that should have happened to this person, or I don't know why that happened to that person. They were such a good person. Why didn't that happen to that person? They were so much more deserving of the situation. As a human myself, I'm guilty of that. But that's human nature. And people always ask the question, oh, why did this have to happen to that person? They were such a good person. Why did this have to happen to this person? They were such a good person. Here's what people fail to realize about karma. Karma don't always work in everybody's favor. And it might not ever. Because the spirit of karma is one that works both good and bad. Like, for example, karma works off of, as most people may or may not know, it works off the things that you do on earth. So the more love you give in karma, love you will receive. The more evil you do in karma, evil's going to come back to you. Now, like I say again, for some people, it may never hit you. Some people, it might hit you a lot. Some people, every now and again. But all I can say is just pray for the people that the karma hit and pray for the people that it didn't, that they learn from the people that it did go to. Because there's a lot of people in this world that'll ask, why didn't that, bullet hit so and so? Why did it hit so and so? That person didn't deserve that, but this person did. Why did this health condition strike this person? Well, it should have hit that person. Plus, there might be a deep reason behind why it hit one person. I'm sorry, why I hit one person and it missed somebody else. And then you're like, God, why did this happen to this person, but it didn't happen to that person? And sometimes you might figure out the reason why it actually occurred, and you be like, oh. Now, you might not agree with it, but you'll definitely be like, oh, okay. I see. The reason I'm bringing this up is solely because there's people that want justice for corrupt things that occurred in their life, and it might never be dealt with, but just understand you live in an unbalanced world, so Even when you want stuff to get handled, doesn't mean it always will. Just to keep it 100 with you, does not mean it always will. Unfortunate, sad to say, but it might not always get handled when you want it to. And the reason why I say there's different spirits God created to do what he don't have the heart to do is because when God sees people on earth do wrong, in his eyes, there's a reason. But there's other spirits within and without the universe that see different. Karma is one of them spirits. And the thing is, karma is how you say less or more a revenge spirit. Less or more. Depends on how it has to act out and on a person's behalf. Mostly, and the sad part is, I'm saying this to say because one of my family members who tried to do their best in his life had an unfortunate stroke, like a very bad one. And this happened about 2 days ago. And we're sitting on our September of 2018 right now, and I do believe it's the 25th. So this was on the 23rd. And me, myself, I'm sitting here thinking, oh, why couldn't this stroke have affected somebody who actually deserved it? Then I got my clarification of why it did or why it didn't. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. And unfortunately, karma struck who it struck for whatever reason that it struck. And that's just how it is. Most people might not agree with that, but that's how it is down here. And as much as it hurts me to know who it happened to, it doesn't surprise me why, but it happened. And the one thing you don't want to do, especially to another person, is wish bad anything on somebody. I don't care how much evil they do in the world, how much bad they do. Last thing you want to do is wish bad on anybody. Because what you do to someone, remember, can and will come back to you. So the best thing you can do for anyone is just ask Jesus to make them better, or at least try to. Enemy, worst enemy, most hated enemy, I don't care. Pray that Jesus helps them do better. Or the universe or life helps them do better. Whatever you believe in. Karma, God, the universe, life, whatever you believe in. Just pray that whoever you do believe in helps your enemy, your worst enemy, your most hated enemy do better. Because praying for someone's downfall, trust me, it's going to lead to yours. It's like that old saying goes. If you plan on digging a ditch for your enemy, dig one for yourself. If you don't know what that means, try to go after your enemy, you'll find out the hard way. Okay. Just remember, forgiveness is key no matter to who it's towards. Okay? I'm out. Hold up. Oh, yes, and I should also mention this. When God looks down on earth and sees the evil that people do, since He's the spirit of wisdom and forgiveness, He calls on a lot of different spirits to have them view the situation and see what they think about it. And He's like, well, since I don't have the heart to exact this, how does so and so feel about it? And karma is one of them spirits that reacts to it. And yeah, just like, for example, death. God created death because he doesn't have a heart to take you out. So death is one of the people that does it. Mother Nature is the spirit of earth. So she causes all these natural disasters to happen, to take you out this world so you can be back with God. Satan is another one. God don't have a heart to do evil towards his creation, so Satan turned into what God didn't have a heart to, which was wrath and anger. Yeah, a lot of different spirits for a lot of different reasons. But yeah, all right, I'm out. Oh yeah, and if a bad time ever does befall someone you know it deserved to happen to, as much as you might want to, yep, that person deserved that. Aha, you definitely deserve that. You were a horrible person. You deserve to suffer. Just remember one thing. Celebrating your enemy's demise will do nothing more than eventually bring you home. So just don't do that and pray that they do better. All right, I'm out.